Hey everybody, this is the Pete Nero podcast, Rants from Hell, another brain crack. Thank you very much. Hey, how you guys doing? It's Pete Nero, just like Elvis said. It's Pete Nero, and thank you for joining me today on my podcast, Rants from Hell, another brain crack. My God, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm having a cup of coffee over here. I want to say it's Good Friday today, and what is it, April 2nd, 2021, and wanted to say hi, see how you guys doing? Do a little quick little podcast today, quick little fucking podcast today. I hope you guys are doing well, and out there in the world, shit is still hitting the fan, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking do? What are you gonna fucking do? And here we are. So, you know what? I was thinking of a couple things that, happened to come across online and this and that and on YouTube. You know, the self-help industry, the self-help community, whatever you want to call it. You know, books, you go on YouTube or, just to help yourself become a better person and a more complete and clean and healthy and psychologically fit kind of person, which is fine. That's great. I'm not making fun of that. But the industry and the community out there is nuts, man. I mean, people are into everything, man. And no matter what you might think is wrong with you, and yeah, sure, some people have things wrong with them and they need help. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about it's become the whole industry has become like a novelty thing in some ways. You know, there's books for everything, Oh, well, when I fart, it doesn't smell. Or when I fart, I can only fart in like an E minor note. I mean, my God, people are thinking that everything is wrong with them. And these self-help industries and communities are just feeding into it, man. It's like, I'm sure it's a multi-million or billion-dollar industry. There's books on anything, man. Like I said, oh, my left ass cheek itches in a weird way compared to my right ass cheek. I mean, and there's a whole bunch of conflicting and things out there, there's you read one thing over here and then you read something over there, and then you get you're getting information on this side, and oh, this is what I'm doing wrong and this is what's happening, and then you go somewhere else and it's now this new area is contradicting what you read over here, or oh my God, and people going on YouTube, and YouTube is amazing. And I have a channel on YouTube as well. Check it out, Pete Nero. But I'm talking about if you think that something is wrong with you, or you're just looking it up for the hell of it or whatever, and you go to YouTube, man, you're going to think that you're fucking dying, or you're possessed, or aliens are about to beam you up, man. Because there's so much information, misinformation, I don't know, stuff on there everywhere. I mean, not just books, not just YouTube. I mean, you don't know what to do anymore. You don't know what to eat. You don't know what to drink. You don't know how to dress. You don't know, go for a walk. Don't go for a walk. Do some exercise. Cardio. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't do cardio. Oh, my God. And now with this fucking pandemic, it's been over a year now, and it's actually made things worse, right? Because what are most of us doing? Most of us are, barricading ourselves inside, well, because we've been told. And it's even worse. A lot of us aren't moving. A lot of us are ordering shit out. And, you can't go to restaurants. So you're ordering shit out and you're buying, you get junk food. People are eating too much, drinking too much, not moving enough. And everyone is becoming horrible shape. Horrible, including me. I'm including myself in all of this, by the way. I'm not a hypocrite like some people I know out there who criticize everybody else about what they're doing. Meanwhile, their fucking life and their lifestyle is a fucking train wreck elephant abortion, man. But I don't know, you got to be careful. You have to look at everything and kind of, actually, whether it's self-help stuff or online stuff or, stuff you see on YouTube or whatever it is. I mean, you have to, look at it with an objective mind and, get your information from multiple sources and then take like an average or a best educated, intelligent guess, which most of us have in us. And because that's the other thing. People are getting most of their information from one source now, and usually it's propaganda. And anyway, let me not get into that. But yeah, it's a lucrative business, man. Fuck, I should get into it and just make up shit like the rest of them, man. The self-help stuff. Now, before you criticize me saying, "Oh, how dare you?" There's people who actually have problems, and then there's things that can actually help them. Of course, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like a general thing where, a lot of stuff I see or read or, videos or this or that. I mean, it's all just, oh my God, man. It's like, and then they're not even really helping you anyway. It's just contradicting information. Like, they just want to sell shit. And reminds me of, like, you get motivational speakers. Now, they've been around for a long time. There's a lot of famous ones, like, they used to produce CDs and then DVDs, and now they're on, YouTube, and they're online. There's a lot of famous people. Some celebrities out there have made a fortune, have made a fucking lifestyle fortune career out of motivational speaking. Again, there are people who this does help. There's obviously a market for it. There's obviously a community for it. There's obviously customers for it, of course. Fuck, of course. Look at, they're making fucking hundreds of millions or billions a year in this industry. But it's a lucrative business, man. Again, maybe there's something I should do instead of entertaining people like I'm trying to, just fucking brainwash people and feed them shit. But the motivational speakers, I'm not saying all of them, but I mean, and again, this is my opinion, my perspective, my view on things. You want to disagree with me? That's wonderful. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just saying what I think. I'm telling you what Pete Nero thinks. But yeah, I mean, some of the famous ones, man, it's like, they've made a whole lucrative career on just trying to motivate people, and and then I've watched them, I've listened to them. Hell, years ago I've even bought a couple CDs and listened to them in the car, that kind of shit. But a lot of them aren't saying anything. A lot of these motivational speakers are actually saying nothing at all, man. If you listen to them, like, I don't know if it's me, am I missing something, or I'm not comprehending what's going on, but it's you put the program in, you put the CD in, or you listen to it wherever, and they sound, these motivational speakers, they sound really, really excited and like, and they're trying to motivate you, right? And they're trying to be convincing. You can do it. You can do it. Don't just think about it. Do it. Go out there and do it, and pick yourself up and pick up your socks and go out there. Wake up in the morning and just have a mindset of, I'm going to attack everything. I'm going to tackle the world. They're giving you all this motivational, it's like a pep talk, right? It's like a sports team pep talk. But a lot of times they're not really saying anything. I mean, they're not really giving you, I don't know, mental tools or strategic tools as to how you should go about doing this. It's like, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Come on, do it. You can do it. And, oh, fuck, I can do that. I think I just did. And people are listening to this stuff and they're like, oh yeah, it's good to be motivated, but I think there's got to be some substance. I can't even speak today, man. My mouth is like fucking dry, my mouth is dry like a fresh sock out of a fucking dryer today. Anyway, but yeah, it's good to be motivated. It's good to have somebody motivate you, but I don't know. I'm the kind of guy who needs a little bit more substance a little bit more strategy, a little bit more of a game plan. It's like, I want to try and do this with my life and get to this point, get out of that point and get into this point. But a lot of these guys, they're on stage with, hundreds or thousands of people watching them, and they're running around the stage, pumping their fist in the air. Do it. You can do it. Don't just think, and I'm thinking, I've seen entire shows. I've listened to entire CDs of some of these guys, and at the very end, I'm more confused than before. It's like, okay, it's a lot of yelling and screaming and fist pumping, but what the fuck did he actually tell me to do? Anyway, it's, you know what? If it helps you, that's amazing. I'm just telling you how I think about it. Hell, I've gotten more therapy and more motivation from listening to, classic, amazing stand-up comics. Fucking George Carlin, is counseled and motivated and given me more therapy than any of these guys that I've heard before. But anyway, it's a lucrative industry. Another sip of my coffee here. Again, you can disagree with me if you want. You're welcome. Anyone's welcome to contact me on my Twitter at RealPeteNero, and let me know. But and then another subject that popped up, kind of unrelated. It's like weeding out fake friends, people who are fake friends. What I mean is, I'm sure that a lot of us have experienced this before. You have, when you're younger, you tend to have more friends than when you get older. And for obvious reasons, you get busier. Everybody gets busier. You get more mature. Your tastes change. Your life changes. Your priority changes. Whatever the fuck. But I've noticed, I'm sure you have too, that there's certain people who you've known for years, even sometimes even decades, and they're there, and you get along with them and they're friends, and you guys chat, or you text all the time, or you talk all the time, and you meet up all the time. But I mean, it's like, are they really good friends? Personally, what I'm getting at here is, personally, I've known people who, I've had the exact same experience, like you work on the relationship, like the friendship, relationship, whatever you want to call it. So you're working on this friendship, and then one day it kind of dawns on you that I'm doing all the work here. If you're the first one that has to text someone for whatever, say, hey, Merry Christmas, or, wishing somebody a happy birthday, or, hey, how you doing? Have a good weekend. Or initiating a, hey, do you want to go out for a beer tonight? That kind of thing. Now, I've done this before. But then there's certain people out there, very few, but there's certain people who I've known who you don't hear from them if you don't make the effort. You know what I mean? You might hear from them if they need help. You might hear from them if they need you to do this, or you to do that, or can you, whatever. They only contact you when they need help from you. And you go there to help them, or whatever it is, you do the favor. But God for fucking bid that you need a favor, or you need help, or you need something, or even you need a happy birthday, or, you might need them to say Merry Christmas or Happy New Year. No, you got to be the one who always initiates this maintenance, I call it, of the friendship. And, oh my God, man, it's hilarious. I call them, fake friends. Now, where was it? I heard somewhere online, I can't remember where it was, so I won't take credit for it, but somebody was saying, the best way to weed out these fake friends, quote unquote, is try something one time. Don't be the first one to text. Don't be the first one to call. Don't be the first one to wish anybody anything. Don't be the first one to whatever. and see how long it takes for you to hear from this person. You know what I mean? See how long or you try and reach out to them, say, hey, I need a hand with this, or can you do this, or can you do that, or fuck, even, hey, can you check my stuff out online and maybe whatever. See what you think. Tell a friend. Help me do this. You know how many times I've helped people do shit? Whether it's references or, check stuff out online or, whatever. But then if you reach out there to these people and you need something, oh, no, I can't. You hear nothing, man. You hear nothing. They're always too busy. They're always to this. They're always to that. You could go, there's certain people. It's been over a year and a half I haven't heard from certain people because I stopped being the one who takes the initiative and reaches out to them. My parents had this problem. My parents were old school Italian people, and they always had this problem where they always went above and beyond to maintain these relationships. They were always the first ones to call, always the first ones to go. Always the first ones to help. Always the first ones here. Always the first ones there. And, even when I was a kid, I was telling my parents, maybe take it easy a little bit because, not that you do something for someone and you expect something back. Like, I'm doing it because I want you to do something. It's not like that. It's more like, I think it has to go both ways, right? Those kind of relationships, friendships, or you want to call, there should be a give and take kind of thing, a mutual respect. And again, even as a kid, I told my parents, don't knock yourself out too much for all these people all the time for everything, because I highly doubt you're gonna get the same from them one day. But anyway, the famous quote. Well, I don't remember the quote per se. It was something I saw online where the best way to weed out fake friends again is to just sit back and be quiet for a little while. Don't initiate contact and see how long it takes for these guys to contact you, right? And you'll find that again, a year and a half, so whatever time might go by, and you don't hear from these people, and people were saying like this is the best way to weed out dead plants, to get rid of dead plants out of your life, man. Because if you're trying to nurture a relationship that's not going anywhere, and it's just based on you doing all the maintenance work, and fuck them. My God, I've talked about this subject and various different versions of it before, but wow, it when you get older, it kind of changes you a little bit, because when you realize that most people are out there just to use everyone, right? I'm just going to be there when I need something from you, or you're the one who has to do all the work. You're the one who has to initiate everything. And, they'll chat with you if you make the initial thing. And you're going to say, well, people are busy. I know people are busy. I'm busy as well. Everybody's busy. But, wow, man, there is an easy way to weed out these dead plants, as someone said, from your life. Life's too short, man. Life is too short. You need to surround yourself with just positive things that nurture you, things that good friendships and good and even relatives. Fuck, even I've known some relatives who do this too. They're nowhere to be found unless you go out of your way to anyway, whatever. Fuck it. You get the fucking point, right? Oh my God. And so here we go. And we're still in this fucking lockdown, and we're still, I don't know who to believe anymore. I don't know what's working anymore. I'm starting to not even care anymore, man. Everybody is still arguing and fighting back and forth. Some people are devastated because of this fucking year and a half long lockdown. And other people, for some reason, are more than fucking happy. I don't know, like, shut it down, keep it all down, never open it up again, fuck it, like, collapse everything. Some people are, I don't know, man. I guess they don't have much to do or much to say or much going on. They're happy to lock themselves in their house and stay in the corner. And anyway, whatever. I don't give a fuck, see, because I don't like getting into these kind of conversations and which side I'm on and this and that. I don't care. I'm trying to talk about other things. I'm trying to entertain myself, entertain you. And it's not that I don't care. It's just I don't really like to get into it. And sometimes I get sucked into it. And then I just pull out of it again. Oh, pardon the expression. But yeah, we're still in this, or we get out of it and then get back into it, and out of it and get back into it. And like I said before, we're all indoors, we're all locked up, and no one's going anywhere, and no one's seeing anyone, and no one is, so we're ordering all this shit to come in, and we're eating too much, we're drinking too much, we're smoking too much, we're doing too many things that are bad for us. Everybody is. Everybody's getting into shit shape. Everybody's getting sluggish mentally, physically, emotionally. And then sometimes, I even found myself, you have to do a detox, because you get to a point where you're just so fucking sluggish from everything, man. And you're having all this shit food, and you're fucking drinking all the beer and the wine and all the vodka and drinking NyQuil, snorting whatever the fuck it is that you do, or anybody else does, or I don't know, smoking your couch pillows. But then you gotta do like a little detox. Every once in a while I have to do that too, take like a week off or 2 weeks off or a whole month off, and just, drink water and eat vegetables, man. And no other substances, no beer, no wine, no vodka, no fucking NyQuil. None of that shit. And then you feel good again for a little while, and then you go back into it, and you hop back on the chemical and brain candy fucking shit. Brain crack? No. Anyhow, I hope you guys are well. Again, thanks for being fans. Thanks for being friends. Thanks for listening. Again, you can always contact me on Twitter at RealPeteNero. And hey, by the way, let me just give a little plug here. There's if you go on YouTube, there is something called a Toronto Sketch Comedy Competition. Check it out. Go to YouTube, type in Toronto Sketch Comedy, and check out. It's a little competition that they have for mostly, lesser known or amateur comedians out there, and they do short little skits. Some of it's fucking really funny. And yours truly, me, Pete Nero, I'm there as well. Check out my little submission film. Look for me, Pete Nero, and look for my submission film, Aldo Courier. And by the way, while you're there, check everything out, but also make sure you check out my little film. And do me a big favor. Show me how much you love me, man. Watch it and like it. I'm not even really doing it for the competition or to win anything. I'm doing it because I think it's really fucking fun. And it's something, that's my therapy. That's my therapy, doing that kind of shit. But if you want to enjoy some interesting comedy out of the mainstream, some really good amateurs and whatever, check it out. But make sure you check out mine. Look up me, Pete Nero. Check out my movie, Aldo Courier. I'm sitting there wearing a nice hat and playing the part of a Aldo Courier customer service for my cousin's private courier company, Aldo Courier. Watch it. Please like it. And let me know what you think. I love you guys.